Welcome to Letting Go University. This is the daily Letting Go live stream, bringing the Course in Miracles workbook to the practice of letting go. If you'd like to learn more about letting go, I highly recommend Dr. Hawkins' book, Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender, Hale Dwoskin's book, The Sedona Method. It will really help you with your Course in Miracles practice. I find that the lessons of the day bring up a whole lot of resistance to what's being presented. All of these negative feelings come up, and how do you let go of a negative feeling? You just let it be there. What we defend against, we claim is real. So when we're trying not to feel these negative feelings, we're actually stuffing them, building them up, and then they explode at inconvenient times. A lot of times in spiritual pride, I won't let myself acknowledge how much fear is there, how much anger is there, how much guilt is there. And so going through the lessons to just allow what comes up, allow these emotions to come up and release them. How do you release it? You just let it be there and you just turn it over to God. You just experience it and surrender it. It's just a choice to let go. The ego wants to hang on to all of these things because they're all ego survival programs. The perpetuation of this identity as separate from God, as separate from all that is. And the Course in Miracles is just breaking down that separation consistently with many different lessons. You could take any one lesson of A Course in Miracles and just the workbook and just go with it and likely go all the way. Or just maybe there's a lesson that really sticks out for you. You could just go into that lesson again and again and again. I've been reviewing the lessons from previously in the year, and it's amazing what comes up as I revisit them as I've released more. And different things pop up in different ways. I get to release more, get to let go of more, and having some really profound experiences. What kind of experiences have you been having with the lessons and with the letting go practice with the lessons? Feel free to comment on any of those or come out and join us in Letting Go University. We do a whole lot more letting go than just on the Course in Miracles topics. We have open topic sessions. We have mini one-on-one sessions. There's 5 sessions every day. This is just one of them. And if you want some support letting go on your own, diving deeper, links for the university and for one-on-one sessions are all available in the description. And you can join for free. So why not? Come on and join us. I'd love to do some letting go with you and get to know you better. Or just comment here on any of these videos. What's been happening for you with this process? Are you making notes? Are you keeping a record of what's happening for you as you let go of this negativity? Now, today's lesson is 271. Christ's is the vision I will use today. So could you humble yourself for a moment? Could you relinquish some pride and just look at this? Each day, each hour, every instant, I am choosing what I want to look upon, the sounds I want to hear, the witnesses to what I want to be the truth for me. We're coming to empowerment. What we're holding, what we're choosing to look at, we're seeing in the world. We're projecting out into the world. The world is not happening to us. We are, in fact, connected to our source. We share all the gifts that our source has created us with. And so we actually have a tremendous amount of influence in the world. Hence, you are the salvation of the world. When you change, the world's going to change. When you shift out of ego perspective, you'll come to oneness and love, truth, reality with a capital R. So each day, each hour, every instant, you are choosing what you want to look upon. So could you humble yourself and allow yourself to just notice, wow, I'm choosing to look upon this, that, this. The very first lessons in the Course in Miracles have us look around and just be like, okay, this is what I'm seeing, but I don't actually know anything that's really going on here. I thought the world was happening to me. Actually, I'm happening to the world. So what are you choosing to look upon? And today, could you choose to look upon what Christ would have you see? To listen to God's voice and seek the witnesses to what is true in God's creation. In Christ's sight, the world and God's creation meet, and as they come together, all perception disappears. His kindly sight redeems the world from death, for nothing that he looks on, but must live, remembering the Father and the Son, Creator and creation, unified. Christ is the vision I will use today. Okay, so for this, again, humility, humility, humility. Could you just notice what you've been looking upon, what you've wanted to see, to hear, to witness, what you've been claiming to be the truth? And look at something difficult. Look at something that maybe you don't like. What happens is the ego chooses to look upon it. You make a choice to look upon it and then immediately deny it, repress it. Nope, wasn't me. That's just the world out there. So could you take a look at something that you chose, although it may be unconscious now, to look upon, that you don't prefer, is difficult, that you don't like? And could you notice the feeling frequency that would choose to look upon that? So there's something scary out there, fear. There's something maddening, irritating out there, anger. There's something you don't seem to have, desire. Whatever you're looking upon, could you notice the feeling behind that choice? And could you allow it up? Ignoring the results of this past thinking and the past feeling frequency, the thoughts out there, ignoring the thoughts, could you allow yourself to feel the feeling that wants to look upon that? Could you check out this vibration, this feeling? And without fighting it, claiming it's real, keeping it there, could you open up and just allow an experience of that feeling that would project these things into the world that would want to see them? And could you let that feeling run? Nothing to fight, claim it's real, just let that feeling do what it does. Stay with it, ignoring the thoughts. And could you let go of this feeling and choose to look upon what Christ would have you see? Would you make a choice to let go of this feeling and what it wants to see, what the ego wants to see, and see what Christ would have you see? You don't have to. You get to choose what you want to look upon. When could you let go of this feeling, this vibration of the ego and its survival, and see what Christ would have you see in life, in reality? Now, if there's more of that feeling, you can just keep it running. Christ is the vision I will use today. I choose what I want to look upon. And it could be the same thing, it could be something else. What have you unconsciously chosen to look upon that you no longer prefer to see in the world now that you're becoming conscious? Pain, wrongness, badness, evil. Whatever it is, could you just notice the feeling frequency that would have you choose to look upon that? What does it feel like when you're observing that, when you're seeing that in the world or in yourself? Could you open up and just let that feeling be there? No more am I going to stuff it down. No more am I going to try and run from it, claim it's real. Just a feeling, ignoring the thoughts, just letting that feeling come up to be released by grace. Just bringing it to light. Nowhere for it to hide in darkness, just allowing that feeling up. And could you allow that feeling, just acknowledging it, no longer fighting it, making it a monster, just a feeling, just letting it be there, letting it run its course, letting it run out. It will run out if you let it. And could you release this feeling and what is seen from that frequency, that vibration, that you might see what the Christ would have you see? Would you let go of this feeling and its transmissions, its projections into the world, and see what the Christ would have you see? When could you let go, release this feeling behind these negative projections into the world, that you might see what the Christ would have you see? Christ is the vision you will use today. Christ is the vision I will use today. And notice, again, it could be the same thing, same feeling, it could be something else. Just takes what it takes. Could you take a look at something you've been looking at, something been wanting to see unconsciously that maybe right now it seems like you don't like? It's bad. It's wrong. Could be in yourself, could be in the world. It's irritating, frustrating, scary. This is what we've been looking at from the ego's vision. The ego, which wants to claim separation from heaven and from God. And could you notice how it feels when you're looking at that, wanting to see that, choosing to see that? And rather than fight the feeling, could you embrace it? To fight something claims it's real and it has power over us, could you just let that feeling come up? Embracing that feeling. Just letting that feeling be there. Ignoring the thoughts. Thoughts are all resistance to a feeling. Could you just let that feeling do what it does? Embrace it. Light it up with your awareness, with your presence. Oh, this is the vibration. This is the feeling behind choosing to see what I don't even want to see in the world consciously. And could you just continue letting that feeling be there, not fighting it, not attempting to change it, just lighting it up, embracing it, holding it gently? And could you surrender this feeling to God? Just turning it over, that you might see from the Christ frequency, the Christ vibration. Would you surrender this ego vibration, this ego frequency pattern Surrender this feeling to God that you might see with Christ's vision today. No rush, and when could you? When could you surrender the vibratory patterns of the ego's choices, this feeling, and be in the enlightened vision of Christ? The enlightened vision of Christ, creator and creation unified, the Father and the Son, oneness, atonement, at one, as it always was and is meant to be. This vision is always available to you, and it's just a choice. Each day, each hour, every instant, I am choosing what I want to look upon, the sounds I want to hear, the witnesses to what I want to be the truth for me. Today, I choose to look upon what Christ would have me see, to listen to God's voice, and seek the witnesses to what is true in God's creation. Christ is the vision I will use today. Christ is the vision for you today. A vision for you, always with you, today, right now. And if you're looking upon the world today and anything comes up that seems other than love, other than at one, other than infinite mercy, beauty, perfection, could you just allow yourself to look upon this feeling as the Christ would see it? It doesn't exist. The negative feelings all run out. They don't exist. Could you just allow yourself to be the Christ, be with the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, and watch these feelings dissolve as you no longer fight them, you enlighten them, and you look upon a world as Christ, the vision of Christ. That is your vision today. And watch what you see when you want to see, when you choose to see as the Christ would have you see. Well done releasing. Thanks for joining us. Have the best day using Christ's vision.